Good afternoon. Welcome to Monley's World of Weather. Happy New Year to everyone. This is a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 4th to 16th. 4th and the 8th, the models and the sums are good on the pattern with a trough forecast over Alaska and the Eastern Pacific and a ridge over the Caribbean with above normal heights across much of the country. So we're going to go forward in this pattern. You can see what I'm talking about. Here's our trough, or below normal heights. Here's above normal heights. Here's our ridge over the Caribbean. So the models are in good agreement. Now the pattern will be favorable for significant rainfall and the high elevation snows for near the west coast during the period. The greatest amounts are expected across Northern California, with some locations possibly receiving at least 5 to 10 inches liquid in the Friday to Tuesday period. Favored locations of the western Washington, Oregon, and northern Rockies will likely see significant totals also. All right, we're going to talk about the east again. This is an area that's been receiving a lot of precipitation, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Okay, this is European deterministics, and we're having a system that's down here that will track northeastern from the lower Mississippi Valley late this week and into the weekend, and we'll take a look at that. Here's the system. And again, notice where the 540 line is here, across to the north. So this is all rain. So that's European deterministics. This is the GFS. So watch it down here. And again, it has a system passing right over near the Mid-Atlantic coast. 540 line remains there. And let's see, I might have another map. Okay, this is the GFS FV3 version. Okay, look at it there. You can see the green is all rain. And they all keep the 540 line across here to the north. And the Mid-Atlantic, the mid-Mississippi Valley through the Ohio Valley to the Mid-Atlantic and southern New England may experience enhanced rainfall just north of the upper low, and a frontal boundary in the plains may bring an episode of light to moderate precipitation to parts of the eastern U.S. later in the period. So it's still going to remain, the start of 2019 will remain wet where 2018 left off. Okay, we're going to take a look at the period for January 7th to the 11th. Little changes expected in the pattern. We still have our trough here above normal heights, but we don't have our ridge over the Caribbean. However, some of the models still hold it. You can see right here, kind of sliding off to the east. So, the models are good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 degrees or more will be possible. And for precipitation, I'm calling for above normal precipitation for here. Probability of occurrence is 40%, and then below normal precipitation forecast for the southern plains and the southeast. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Now we're going to look at the period for January 12th to 16th. Flow remains generally the same, trough ridge configuration, and this is delaying the cold from coming eastward and a storm track further in the east. And there's been a stall in the MJO in a warm phase. So later on, we're looking for a negative AO, which may lead to a gradual change in the pattern that'll be coming up probably after this period. So this is what we look like. We're expecting the pattern to look like. So for this forecast period, again, a forecast in above normal temperatures for much of the nation. with anomalies near 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. The probability of occurrence is 40%, and then above normal precipitation is forecast for much of this area here, and the probability of occurrence is up to 45%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 4th to 16th. Thanks for coming to Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.